Right, starting off from where we left off, we got Ghost Gadget. Hold on, I need to get my notes. Okay, that's basically a note about a device, the EnviroCam. It's not very important because we can't use it at the moment. We'll be using it later on, but right now,
just yet.
Just keep in mind it will be important later. Anyway,
It really looks like a Panasonic Tough book with weird add-ons.
yeah. Anyway, with the Ghost Gadget, we can use them to hunt for ghosts.
There's something.
This is the EMR. It will basically tell you if there's a ghost or not. Not very useful, only essential for a few things. The cassette tapes will record things, and that's actually very important.
There's definitely something. I should listen to the recording.
And if you actually manage to get something, you get a tape recording on your inventory.
EVP recorded by the chair, Harbour Cottage.
Oh god.
Wow, that's quiet.
Yeah.
So I like there's a little O on the screen.
Oh, that's the mouse cursor.
Oh, I thought that was like an error with the subtitles.
No.
Like it's trying
that's
to
the
subtitle this
subtitle.
entire thing and it says O.
No, it's just the mouse cursor without, I haven't even highlighted.
Bloody hell, that's hard to hear. Do you get like a transcript for this, or do you
No.
just randomly use it on stuff until it works?
No, it's
Well,
basically...
because the transcript would be heartbeat, heart.
Yeah. I think the heartbeat plays regardless of what audio is playing, it's just there as the background sound. And if the tape messes up like that, that means you heard the end of the thing. So that's all you can hear from it.
It's like the language of the Mordor, like the language when Sauron
This is the night
communicates
vision
with
camera. You can sometimes see
Oh
things.
yeah, this is going on ghost stories on TV by midnight.
Yeah, you can... There's nothing in this movement. We can also take pictures with this camera. And you
That's
can
a share.
see kind of like a silhouette of something on his chair.
Squiggles.
Yeah, squiggles. And remember the bathtub earlier that had that weird thing? Oh, also,
I
you
like
probably...
how suddenly the spot is there from a different angle.
Yeah. You probably heard that weird noises that gone like here. That's an indication that there's a ghost activity in the current room. And you can interact with your ghost gadget on something. It's a nice thing to keep in mind if you're going to play this game yourself. If you hear a here, then that means something is there.
Perhaps I should try another gadget.
I like all the Hadden branding on this stuff.
Yeah.
I bet they also have like a t-shirt and mug store.
Yeah.
There's something.
Oh,
The coffee
That's another
someone that
gadget.
says I love Hadden.
I wouldn't be surprised. And light lines all over the place.
The spot is brighter. Oh no, it's cursed.
And I also, if you already got some evidence, you can't get another one. Damage just tell you already got the stuff and you don't have to worry about it again.
Good.
So it's good to tell if you've done something or not.
That's not right.
And also the photos will also be put in your inventory.
That's not right.
So you can check them out again later. And it's that ghost lady we saw before, when we were pouring water on the mirror.
Ah yes, Blurry Amy Pond.
Yeah.
No, Karen Gillan, that's the name.
And I don't think there's anything here actually. I might actually accidentally... Yeah, I thought I could have got it, this is out, but anyway, there's nothing in here you can do with any at the moment. Anyway, the wall.
Oh yes.
There's stuff in here.
Nothing.
I'm just sort of imagining you put the recorder up to one of the walls and you hear a ghost going, busted.
Imagine if you hear the neighbor like, oh, there's this creepy guy next to the door who's really annoying.
It's trapped behind a... And they sealed him off behind the wall because everybody hated him.
Who's that jerk on the other side of the wall? I don't know.
Anyway,
Not like you.
anyway, it seems like there's a door behind this wall. Or it
Just
used to
kick
be.
it.
A ghost door.
Ah, yes.
Ghost door.
Any evidence you gather can be put away in this table so you can free up inventory space and check them out later on. I believe it's only recording tapes or photos, but anyway, you can basically free up inventory here. And I'll be doing so out of camera for most of the stuff.
Oh, because you only have limited inventory space?
No, but it clutters your inventory if you have like 10 recordings and
Oh, I
photos.
see.
And as you heard there, I missed a ghost hunting spot.
Does it sort them all next to each other in inventory, or is it like tape, random stuff, tape?
I think it
and
just
so on?
basically gets to basically just the like, it's the first thing you record and the next thing, then the next thing. Kind of like how typical inventories goes.
Okay.
There's something. Perhaps another gadget will help.
Record the sound of
And-
another gadget.
If you're playing this game, a good hint is to keep in mind, if you can still use your mouse cursor when you're using the camera, there's nothing there. So you safely go away.
That's not right.
If something
Quick
interesting
question.
happens, yeah?
No, you go ahead, sorry.
If something interesting happens with the camera, you can't use the mouse cursor. If you can't use the mouse cursor, then nothing interesting happens.
Ah,
Anyway, remember the cavern we're gonna go to?
okay.
We can use the. You remember the cavern where we met like Hardacre?
Some kind of
It's Mist!
sea monster.
Yes.
Starship Titanic.
Yeah. Yeah, basically we can explore the caverns with the night vision camera. We go with this kind of mist mechanic where we have to walk across the tunnels here.
Sea creatures?
I thought we answered that in the first episode.
Symbolic
quite.
images? Ancient graffiti?
Your face, Danvers.
My giant face!
Yeah, eventually you stop looking at these
Strange
because
pictures carved into the bedrock.
I think this guy's camera battery is haunted because it keeps going down and then back up again.
yeah, it's Hadden Tech's infinite battery. It goes up and down all the time, causing infinite battery life.
Oh, why are we hunting ghosts down then if they're helping us to charge the camera?
So we can utilize their cosmic energy to provide infinite power to the whole world, of course. Then
Maybe
Hadden
it's a
will rule all.
nuclear-powered camcorder.
Maybe. Anyway, I stopped examining them because I don't want to hear Danvers talk about sea creatures all day.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean,
You can
we're
pass
sick and
on
tired of-
those.
These other
God damn
planets
it.
are far too important.
Again with the passing.
No, it will never go away.
Right, so this tunnel is actually not that complicated. It's literally just a straight line and a split. And this is the split to one interesting thing in the cavern. But first, more graffiti. Because I want to show it all off.
Does it get more and more crazy, or is it just this hallway all the time?
There is 2 points of interest in this cavern. One, which is this thing right here. And you can hear there's actually a ghost here.
That's not right. Is there anybody there?
Oh. Well then.
Just like, is anybody there? And then you hear like a chorus
Am I
of kids from a
alone
pantomime
in
going,
this
"Oh
house?"
no, there isn't!"
Oh well.
And the main character just goes, "Oh yes, there is!" And it just becomes a back and forth.
Oh god.
Can you see me?
Anyway, if you're listening closely, you can hear some kind of women talking in a ghostly manner. So apparently there is
Can
someone
you
here.
hear me? Show me you are
Wow,
here.
that's really quiet.
I think there's something
Are
on the
you
lens, so this
trapped
doesn't
in
look
this
quite
place?
right.
Can I help you in some way?
Yeah, while you're in the using the camera, you can actually use various of your tools, specifically the camera. And you can see it's actually a ghost with a doll, I believe. And you can also record her. And this will actually be very important because listening to this recording, you will discover something that the ghost wants.
There's definitely something. I should listen to the recording.
You want us to not interrupt the recording playback, or
It's a haunting recording. from the
because
Saxton Caverns
if you
tidal
don't mind
chamber.
us interrupting it, there is one thing I do want to say, just so I can get out of the way.
Yeah, sure.
Right. I would like to apologize for a claim I made in episode 1, stating that the engine at the beginning of this game is an E2. Upon further inspection, the engine is actually an E1, the predecessor to E2 with a smaller tank. Sincerely apologize for any offense this has caused to any suspect viewers or train enthusiasts. Anyways, carry on.
The abyss stares back into you.
Are there E1s still around opposed to the E2?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, so this was literally about the Thomas the Tank Train or what in the beginning or
Yes. Yes, I said it was an E2, but it's actually an E1.
whatever? Wow.
Deep chasm divides this.
Anyway, we can't check out the recording while we're using the camera, so we have to go to somewhere where we can actually see Danvers. Do you see? Check it out. Anyway, there's this chasm right here.
Deep chasm.
Guess how you're supposed to cross it?
A deep chasm.
Just
divides
go
this
through
section.
it.
Not here.
Oh, chasm, sorry.
I'm actually being a dumbass here, and I'm trying to examine the wrong chasm. You're supposed to go a bit further into the tunnel to do the thing that allows you to proceed. Apologies for that. Must have forgotten about the recording. Anyway, remember that plank we found?
In Minecraft, this would be super easy. You would just use like dirt and cross it.
That seems very sick.
I think that plank was placed by a ghost because I didn't see his hands.
Don't worry, that's how all
Oh no,
objects,
he became himself.
that's how
again.
all objects are going to be used in 3D environments. You're just being controlled by ghosts.
He's got force grab.
Yes.
He's a Jedi.
Yes, basically. Anyway, so that
Use the force to use a piece of wood.
now we're on the other side. There's a little blockage here, but we can use the plank to fix it as well.
That must be super wood.
Those physics animations.
Damn. The plank is disintegrated.
The plank turned into sawdust.
When he uses a plank,
turns into
you will
rock dust.
remember.
Anyway, so now we're stuck in this side of the tunnel, but we can examine that recording because we are now can see Danvers.
Hey.
Containers are depressingly empty.
Imagine him working in a warehouse.
that would be a game in itself, just full with inventory. It's full with item interactions, whatever.
The containers are depressingly empty.
Oh no.
Right, so in this,
Haunting
Oh, yeah.
recording in the Saxton Caverns tidal chamber.
this is the recording of the girl in the other side of the cave.
I'm trying to read that text on the metal thing.
It's upside down.
Yeah, upside down. But it literally is. It's Miku CH and then it cuts to S to set to the end.
I think it says this.
How is that
No,
done?
that's an A. It says micro
PCB.
cassette. That's it. Micro. It's like a tiny cassette.
Sorry, you're right. Sorry, I didn't. That was...
Anyway, so the girl wants flowers, and apparently Ager promised her the flowers. That's all you get from the recording, and it'll actually be important later on. But first,
Strange. The EMF dial is providing a signal.
oh, it's the EMF, sorry, not the EMR. Anyway, the EMF is actually giving us a code. I think it's
Is it Morse code?
No, it's 2513, and we'll be using it in a moment. That's one of the few uses to actually get off the EMF at the whole game. And Ghostfire. And there's
Look how
nothing.
the battery life has gone up.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it's
It's-
32.
Nothing interesting here, but if we use the camera, We can see a couple of people here.
Oh.
Meanwhile, using the cassette tape gets something also a bit interesting.
There's definitely something. I should listen to the recording.
And here I go, listening to the
A
recording.
strange recording from the Saxton Caverns.
Listen to the recording and you just hear Ghost say, "Stop recording my conversations, you twat!"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ratted, stop taking pictures of me.
Oh no, it's old folk music.
Oh no! Run away! We can't stay here. Oh crap! We can't get out of here. They flanked disintegrated. We're stuck here listening to folk music for all eternity.
The true hell. It's like,
Anyway, none of these things really gain us anything. They're just there for, you know, ghost hunting. But the code we got from the EMF will be important because this chest here is locked and you need the code. Also, hope you know your Roman numerals.
yes.
Ta-da!
Dun, 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 dun.
And we got
Alcoholic. No.
A bottle of ancient booze. I'll pass on this one.
Oh no.
yeah.
Just
Now booze.
just send it to Essence.
Anyway,
He
this
will
book
drink it.
is a diary of a smuggler called Spy. He was smuggling various treasures he gained from Saxton due to the spring tides and selling it as Spanish treasure. And he got the help of an antique shop owner called Gruel to help sell them. However, at some point,
I wonder if this Gruel character has
Gruel
living
seems to have betrayed them and called the custom office on them. So now they're hiding their treasures in Grindel's Maw. And you can kind of guess that this might be the location they hid the treasure. So Damer's going why these containers are depressingly empty might be because there was once treasure on them.
Ooh.
Anyway, here's a boating oar.
a boating oar.
Sweet.
And guess what we're going to use this boating oar to do?
To cross over the chasm.
Yes!
Yes, that's
Because apparently our main hero is an acrobat.
You were right spot on it. You actually used the boating oar to escape from this place.
Deep chasm divides this section.
I mean, to be fair, right, I've played Monkey Island 2. I know what happens when you step on an oar, and it's not good.
Imagine if he uses it
Yeah,
for
you
high
cannot
jump,
go
like with
to
Olympics.
the stage to tell you what bones connect to what.
Oh god,
Oh,
yes.
that's how you...
Oh, he's gonna Indiana Jones his way out.
Yes! He's
It's
gonna
like-
swing on a boating oar. No, he's just gonna
Low
hang on it.
budget Jones adventure.
Yes! And if you look to the right, you can see another skeleton.
Ancient graffiti.
Another ancient graffiti. But other than that, we are done with the caverns for now.
Hey, whoa.
I hope there's graffiti that says like, if you read this, you're stupid or something.
If you read this, you are secretly dead inside.
Oh no.
Anyway, we're done with the caverns for now. We still have to deal with the ghost girl in the future, but for now we can't do anything.
The ghost girl in the future. Oh, in future.
Yeah, in the future, we still need
I
to
almost thought time travel was involved.
Oh, well, it kind of is in this game in general, considering all the
Oh,
time
yeah.
mixed up. And we're by Dr. Kilroy.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Let's see, where are we? 19 minutes.
Oh, I forgot the name of the main character because it's
Nigel
so bad.
Danvers.
Night.
And
Nigel.
basically we have to go find the guy who... We have to go find the ancestor of Gruel, the antique shop owner. You might recall we passed by an antique shop a couple of times.
Oh yeah.
Now we can actually go in there and seek out Gruel.
Girl the 15th.
And welcome to our more interesting places, Gruel's Antiques. To your left you see a creepy spider.
Now, Let's try
Oh, I
to
thought
find
you
a
mean the
Oh,
lead
weird
God.
statue.
for the smuggler.
Oh, don't worry, it gets worse.
I mean, it can't be worse than the opening of Skyrim, which is giant bloody spiders, and I can't even play through that.
Yeah, this place is creepy.
That's a trustworthy place. Would buy again 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Just TripAdvisor, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would visit
only
again.
got haunted once. Disappointing. I
Met the
only
ghost
got
of my
to one
grandfather.
curse
He's a pretty
monkey
cool
form.
guy. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Anyway, here's Gruel. And I'm waiting because there's something interesting happens if you idle long enough.
What?
Oh, wow. It looks like Jack Skellington. Oh,
Oh, it
that's
does
a
kind of.
doll.
Hello, Mr.
Oh
Groove,
god,
I
it's
presume.
Jack Skellington from the Mirror Universe, where he's a
Yes.
girl.
Yes, this is all very amusing, but I'd like to ask you something. Look, could we forget the ragdoll for a second?
No, it's my addiction.
Hello,
Oh,
Jemima. Can I speak with Mr. Gruel? Mr. Gruel, I really must insist that you...
Wow.
What?
The lost crown of everybody.
Michael Danvers, and you are...
Boy, oh boy.
Oh no.
I'd love to learn more about the town's ghosts.
So we spend about a couple of minutes talking to a ragdoll.
The legend of the three Anglo-Saxon crowns.
Yeah.
But it's really quite hard to
What
understand.
do you know? about
It's
the
basically
Saxon
just
cavalry?
all day.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're done talking to Jemima.
If you don't mind.
We only need to go here to get one item, and that's sitting on the desk right now. Problem is,
3 crowns. I must have that book.
we need to get that book off him. Would you like to guess how we obtain it without him catching us?
Punch
Using
him in
another
the face
doll?
and take it?
No. Try again.
Oh wait, yeah, of course that's not the solution because he's a very
You wait for him to put the doll in front of his face so he can steal a book when he's distracted singing a song.
So you just take it when
I
he
guess it's
puts it in
some
front of
logic
his
to that,
face?
but at the same time,
Is it like in Skyrim when you put a basket on someone? Steal everything?
I guess. So we committed theft. Hooray.
Hey.
One adventure game stereotype completed.
And the path to corruption continues.
Stuck fast.
But we can't open the book because it's stuck fast. Probably because we didn't steal the key. However, remember that
Hello again.
the blacksmith would fix anything
Hello,
for
lad.
us.
What can I do for you?
If we bring the
Could you
book to
open
Bob
this
Tony,
book
he'll fix it
for
for us.
Oh, lost the key, have you?
Not exactly. I never had it.
Ah, I see. Leave it with me. I'll see to it this afternoon.
You know, you could have just lied and said, "Yeah, I lost the key," and not sounded like,
I
not made it
stole
very
it.
I'll leave
obvious
you
that
to
it's
your
not
work.
yours.
Yeah.
See you again,
Yeah.
lad.
Oh well, he's an accomplice now, so we can at least drag him into this.
Actually, why am I
Oh, I
questioning
see.
this? This is a guy who's supposed to be British. They're not very aggressive anyway.
I wonder
Oh, what the hell was that?
That was something that's supposed to be a cat, but that animation, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Celtic corner. It's
RoboCat 1.0.
Literally. Anyway, welcome to Celtic Corner, a new area we can explore. With color!
Oh wow, it has color.
Yay.
Neo
Because
Druid
my eyes were
Festival.
just bleeding from the amount of grey on screen.
No, thanks. I'm just browsing.
Browsing, eh? See anything you like?
I'll let you know.
Anyway, I'm just gonna take my time to look around the place and say hi to the cat. You can't interact with the cat at all. It's basically like any cat in the game so far.
It's stuck in its own misery. Help me.
Still snapping, eh?
Yeah, this guy is running the Sack the Snapper, the photo contest. We could do something about it, but I haven't done it yet. The snake statue is, well, cool. As cool as it is, isn't really anything of interest.
Oh.
And this library. Oh boy, here goes. Right. The first couple of books are ghost stories. The first story is about a crossroadway ghost that are of basically girl ghosts who hang around in road crossways. And it's rumored they are there because there were witches and thieves who was executed by the crossroads. The second story is about a farmer who's being attacked by phantoms along with his family, as the voices of butchered animals and possibly people cries out in the night, and drum beats are being played. And the third book is about the smuggler Spivey seeing phantoms of Norse invaders who attempt to siege Saxton but fail as their ship crashes into the cliff rocks. It also goes
you
a
mean
bit.
Ghost Invaders fail or what?
Yeah, the ghost invaders failed. Well, it's a ghost of
They are
invaders that
ghosts, how
failed.
can they fail?
It's a ghost of the invaders who failed. Anyway, it also mentions the myth of the
I
crown.
see now. Yes.
It mentions the myth of the crown and how if they were ever to be found and removed from its place, all of England would fall. Oh
Well,
dear.
considering what's been going on in the UK recently with Brexit, I would totally be down for that.
Yeah, more or less.
Oh no.
Anyway, the book with the symbols are various Anglo-Saxon symbols. It's really important later. And the book we're looking at right now is just details about the various holidays in Saxon, which are most of them just variations of Christmas and Halloween.
It looks
and
like a
such.
rejected Final Fantasy creature.
It does. And with exception to the symbols book, almost all of these books are just filler.
Oh. Is there one relevant book there? Or?
Its symbols book is actually important to the plot. We need to
Okay.
learn the symbols at a later point. So if you're playing this game, you should probably make note of them.
Those of you who couldn't be arsed to sit through Swee's explanation of every single book, basically all the books are bollocks except one which has important information.
A young
Yes.
man in Sexton would not escape me.
I see. Well, I hope I live up to expectation.
Oh, you've already managed that.
I'm Nigel,
Strange danger.
Nigel Andrews, and you are...
Oh, you don't even know.
Nice. Thanks for asking. Rise.
You have now very
is that
powerful
Celtic
enemies.
or Welsh or something?
Welsh. Well done. Not just a pretty face, you.
What the hell is going on?
Not just a
Tell me
pretty
about the
face.
photos.
Have you seen his face, mister?
Sexton snappers?
Imagine like a
Not
dating
with these
sim with
graphics.
Sexton.
No, please, no. No.
Oh, Sexton
Give me a
dating
shot.
sim.
No,
with
no, no, no,
ghosts.
no, 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 no. Don't.
Oh god.
Please, no.
I think this
There's
stuff
There's a
exists.
secret ending where you date the ghost in the mirror.
Oh, God.
Unusual.
Unfortunately, it's a one-sided date. It's a one-sided relationship because only one of you can talk.
Maybe we should go
Know
with
any
the
local
heartache
ghost
route
stories?
instead.
Oh, Hadden. Check the bookshelf, if you haven't already.
I will. Is that your cat?
Hi, meet Mr. Tips. He knows a story or two.
That's why he's walking like a robot.
What do you know about...
I know
Nanny
one
Noah?
story. Loading
Oh,
process.
No, Abina.
Loading story dot
Just
script.
say
Oh,
She's a good friend. But even I have to admit that she's away with the fairies.
You're not the only. She's not the only one, mister.
Thanks for your time, Reese.
No problem, boyo. Anytime.
Well, we just met the local homosexual. Fun times.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I haven't really thought about
I'm
that.
not gonna
Okay.
comment on that. That's fine.
That's why he's the only one who gets color. Like, you're the only one who deserves color in this country.
Right. This comic book is basically just a comic book, like Detective Schlock. And to the left are actual games made by the Darkling Room games. So it's basically shameless advertising there. You magazine is basically it's just a letter from the person who made the magazine just showing how much of a nutter she is, considering she made an entire magazine based on a single type of tree.
I have 2 years.
I mean, if you think that concept is ridiculous, you have not seen Ducks magazine in the Stanley Parable demonstration.
Well, that's just a... That would be... In the Stanley Parable, that would probably just be like a joke or something, not an actual honest-to-God magazine. Besides, you could probably think of more interesting things about ducks than trees, honestly. Especially just a
I mean,
single
the only
species of tree.
practical
Oh, yeah, there's
thing
also
about
in
the
the
yew
Stanley
is that
Parable.
you can cut them back and they grow way better than other trees where when they're standing in shadow, it's just inside they are dry and such. Right.
Could I just say, my favorite fake magazine in any video game ever is the Everything's Okay magazine Stanley Parable, which features a guy with like his fingers in a sort of everything's okay kind of thing on a white background, and it's like the most untrustworthy magazine I've ever seen.
That sounds like extra depressing.
Next stop, Norway.
And shouting at the
That
sea...
sounds really depressing.
And shouting at the sea actually precedes the game, strangely enough.
What?
Yes!
He just showed that next day.
Literally, literally shouting at the sea causes afternoon to come around, so now we can go and pick up the books and do some other things. But that's
Why am
for
I
later.
questioning it? This is an adventure game.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, that's it. Okay.
yeah, that's it.
Right.
Any last thoughts?
Bumblebee's pass is aspect that fuck.
Right.
I don't know how to end these.
Well, I'm just thinking in case we had like that last time in the first episode where we had all these amazing jokes and I missed it because I stopped recording.
Oh, I forgot
I'm
to-
so bummed out by that.
You know what's hilarious? I have my videos on repeat, so I didn't notice it ended, and I was like, oh, it ended.
I had it on 2 as well.
Welcome back to the start of the recording, everybody.
Welcome back to the game again. It's like the World with You, where the game goes
Welcome back
forever
to-
and ever and ever.
Welcome back to part 4. Before we begin, I would like to apologize to our viewers for a claim I made in episode 1.
And it never ends.